Good morning everybody. I hope that's a bit too much space up there. I should put a cushion underneath my bottom. Anyway, left my curtains open last night and I awoke this morning. I'm not sure what time it was. I should have looked actually. But I saw the sunrise and it was absolutely beautiful. It's not raining today, it's just a fine but cold, sharp day. Got my hat on to keep the heating, the chimney, keep my head warm, and a woolly dress. So I feel extraordinarily warm today. Going back, I left my curtains open and I just saw coming up from the horizon, it was like irradiated salmon pink with gold. Oh, it was beautiful, it really was. It was like heaven's portal, if heaven's got a portal that we go through. Just the way it just illuminated the salmon pink and the gold, it was gorgeous. I remember a poem once. I have to see if I can, there's a bird on above my window, wagging his tail. A poem, and it goes something like, robed in her glory, here comes the sun's little sister. And that's speaking about Daybreak. Isn't that lovely? Robed in her glory, here comes the sun's little sister. Always thought that was just beautiful. So this morning sort of brought out the poet in me, I guess, somewhat. And then I got which sure, if you don't agree with them, please just ignore me. Don't come on saying, horrible things. But the Starseed Oracle cards that I've got, it's a 53 card deck and you've got your book in there explaining what to do. And I haven't really done anything with them. I've got another 2 as well, one unopened I think. So I looked at it this morning, just chose card out at random to see what it would say, and it was this one, that one there, and the card is wait. So I looked up what that meant. In a nutshell, it says, our challenge is to keep trusting when, on the surface, it appears that nothing is happening. To remember that no matter how long or bitter the winter, spring does always come. To remember that you don't need to solve all of the world's problems in a single day. I don't think I can solve any of them. And that perhaps they'll be better solved with some perspective and a good night's sleep. This card, the one I chose, the wait card, is your permission to sleep, to slow down, switch off and rest. You're being reminded to have patience and to trust the mystery of life. To trust that things are being woven on your behalf. It may not be happening to the timeline you'd like, but if you gather up the patience, it will be orchestrated better than you can ever imagine. I said all then because I've been getting emails. I must have signed up for something somewhere, and I could have gone in and found the unsubscribe button and everything, but I found the emails quite interesting, and they're from a clairvoyant or something. He calls himself my personal protector, and if I pay a certain amount, which is reduced for me, or does reduce on occasion, and it goes back up, I can have further counselling from him and be better represented to whoever he represents me to. But in addition, I get for free a sort of short reading from him. I know that this is not possible, that for him to know things about me that I haven't let out or told anybody, and certainly I've had no contact with him. But there are things that he says on occasion that really strike me. And one such thing is this, the weight card, because he has said something very similar to me about being patient and to get through the trauma that you've gone through the last few years. Just be patient because things are going to get better. Well, I guess they'll either get better or they won't. But I am starting to feel more positive. Obviously I miss Alfie terribly, and I always will. But that feeling of wanting to die has passed. The depression hasn't. And the depression is real. But you see, I know what's causing that. There is a reason, and it is something that's only going to be copeable with given time. I know that, of course I do. If I had nothing to live for, then I might be feeling very differently than the way I'm feeling now. And the way I'm feeling now is what I promised Alfie, when he passed, to make him proud of me, to live for our kids and our kids only, and to just live my life and live it as he would want me to live it. And that's what I want to do. That gives me comfort. And my 3 children, our 3 children, are the most important people in the world to me, as are our grandchildren and our sons-in-law there. You know, that's our family. And then, you know, the wider family, of course, and friends. But our little close-knit group, the family that Alfie and I made together, the people that wouldn't be walking this earth if it hadn't been for Alfie and myself, they're the people that I'm living for. They're the people I get up for every day. And even the days when I can't get up, they're the people when I'm trying to rouse myself out of that lethargy. Because I know I'm very blessed to have these kids, very blessed. So that's a positive thing, telling me to wait. That's 2 people, well, a clairvoyant and a starseed card that's both come up with the same thing. So I'll wait, and I'll wait and see what today brings. Who knows, you know. Yesterday I wasn't expecting anything. I thought that I'd locked the front door. Could have swore I did. and left the keys in because my son had been and gone. I wasn't expecting anybody else that day. So I locked the door and mid-afternoon and went upstairs to go on and do a video, not this video, a different one which I'll do later. So I got on my laptop up there and just started to go when another one of my kids and grandchildren came. So, and I said, how did you get in? They got in because although I'd got the key in, I hadn't locked the door. Right, I swear, I'm going nuts. I've lost it again. I've got two, oh there it is, two particular fountain pens that I like to use if I'm writing, and I want to do a bit of writing later on. And I've lost one of them. I cannot find it anywhere. I've looked everywhere, can't find it. Well, there's obviously one place I haven't looked because that's where it is. Who can say? Comes with age. All this is age related, and I know that there's certain people who I saw their videos who are saying that people who are old, people who are aged, they should be age shamed. That's what they're saying. Barmy buggers. Why should people be age shamed? The alternative to growing older is to dying. And all the wisdom that the older people have got, I've got more wisdom now than I ever had. There was a certain time in my life when I did go off the rails a bit with the growing up, and Alfie put up with that. I'm telling you, he had a lot to put up with. And now I'm very calm and collected most of the time. The last few years looking after Alf, and I had to be. And I've got a lot of wisdom brought about by living this long, and by, if you like, by doing things that I shouldn't have done and living a life I shouldn't have lived, but that's for another day. But the person who's age shaming me, you know, I might be older chronologically, but physically, let me tell you, I'm in better darn shape than this person is. My organs aren't suffocated by mounds of fat, but that's another story. I'll come back later. I'm going to go make a fresh cup of tea. I can't stand cold tea. And again, I've let it go cold. I'll be back later. Lots of love. Bye-bye.